I'm Hope Carter's mother, Hope Richard Carter. Hope was born September 20th, 1988. Not an easy delivery. And my husband said, this one's a fighter. You're not supposed to cry, right? And I shook my head. Because we live in the hood, and I just didn't want her to be in the hood and be a fighter, because that's what I saw in the natural. But thank God she's a fighter. I asked God when she was 17 what was going on with her eyes. And within 2 hours, I got a call from a doctor who had been seeing her since she was 7. And the doctor called me and said, Hope needs to come to the hospital right away. There's stuff going on with her liver.
I'd much rather know my doctors from like the mall or a church or something like that.
She's always danced. And when the doctor said she needs to find another hobby, we didn't know how to tell them that's not a hobby, it's a passion. That was hard. I was praying the stuff you pray, the same prayers over and over. You say the same scripture, you speak the word, you do whatever, you bind the devil, you curse the devil, not curse words, but you know what I mean. You do all of these things, you go through all of this stuff. And I was doing all of this one night, and God said, and I said, God, her liver's so big, just make her liver not so big. And then I just kind of could see it in all caps, big liver. And I was like, yeah, that's it, big liver, she's a big liver. And he said, no, she is a big liver. And I just stopped. Seriously, I could brag because I'm a mom. You know, I could brag about them, but they're true too. She's a big liver. And he just let me know. I mean, this girl has gone to college by herself. She knows everybody. Then nobody knew her there, and she didn't know anybody. But she decided to get in there and do college and do community service and meet people and put herself out, and she's a big liver.
Yes, I've come through and God has taken me so far, and I had my transplant, and it's wonderful, and I'm so grateful. But there's some very real things that I have to go through. Like, I have to be on medication for the rest of my life. I have to get labs whenever they tell me to come in, which is now I have to go in every week to get labs because they have to make sure the medication is right and it's not interfering. My doctor tells me all the time I'm not allowed to die until I'm 85. And I think that's cool, but it's kind of like, it just reminds me of why and what happened and what's going on. And, you know, it's kind of always an if this, then that situation. One of the biggest things that I can't stand being around people is when they don't realize how great they are. Are you kidding me? Like, you don't have to be on medicine. You don't have to carry around needles to give yourself a shot because your medicine gives you diabetes. You know, these are things that I have to do that are limitations for me, but you have the world and you have no responsibilities. It's awesome.
Everybody does have a destiny. There is something that you're here for. She's living proof of that. It's not perfect for anybody.
What I want to do is I want to show people that whatever you're passionate about and whatever the world needs, that's what you're supposed to be doing. It's a collision, it's a mixture. So I have friends who are passionate about their art. I have friends who are passionate about coffee. I have friends who are passionate about getting fit. And I want to show everybody whatever you are doing that you can't see yourself not doing, that you would do for free, is what you need to do. And people need to honor you for it.